Restorative justice in education. How have racialized and racist educational policies dehumanized education or caused disconnection with the self and others? What does this look like in your educational setting? What are the impacts of these policies on human and social capital in your educational setting? If a child doesn't know how to read, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to swim, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to multiply, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to drive, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to behave, we teach, punish. This excerpt came from a TED Talk by Liz Knapp. In our efforts to manage our student populations, we instituted zero tolerance programs in our schools all over this continent. We insisted on having consequences or punishments for a multitude of unwanted behaviors. There was no conversation, just behavior and consequence. I would like to believe that we had positive intentions. We wanted our children to grow up and behave. Zero tolerance was the method to manage our children, and police officers became commonplace in our schools. This ongoing presence of the police did not make students feel safer. Instead, students felt like they were being watched and not trusted. As the policy became so widespread and took hold, we noticed that it disproportionately punished Black youth. Zero tolerance policies have dehumanized education. With a focus solely on punishment, there is no concern for the victim or the offender. There is no opportunity to learn and repair relationships. Suspensions and punishments, these are a means for social control and only lead to missed learning opportunities and lower academic performance, which in turn contributes to higher rates of dropout and failure. I never did understand the whole you won't come to school, so we won't let you come to school suspension. Basically, it's giving students free time. Schools began to behave like prisons, focused only on punishment and no opportunity to reflect or repair harm. Students who experience suspensions for their behavior end up feeling excluded. This sense of exclusion only fuels more future bad choices. Ultimately, what we end up witnessing is this school to prison pipeline, and we notice that zero tolerance policy and its effects are particularly felt by our Black youth. Black students are expelled 3 times more than white students. Additionally, students suspended or expelled for a discretionary violation are nearly 3 times more likely to be in contact with the juvenile justice system in the following year.